In this video, you'll discover if you can change your status after a visa overstay in the United States. Stay tuned. Hello everybody, my name is Jacob Zapashnik and I'm an immigration attorney based in San Diego, California. In this video, we'll answer a very common question that I get is can a person change their status once they're already in the United States but they already overstayed their visa or lost their status? How can you change your status and what are the ramifications of overstay? So typically, if a person comes here on a visa, whether it's a tourist visa or a student visa, there is a duration of status that is attached to it, typically by the form I-94. And right now this form is electronic and you can get it when you enter the United States. You can find it on the CBP website. So let's take a look at the tourist visa example. If you come as a tourist, you can typically stay up to 6 months and you can extend that stay for another 6 months. But during the first 6 months, during this time you are considered to be in legal authorized status, and during this time you can change to another status, maybe a student or maybe a work visa or an investor visa. But once you overstay, so let's say you are not able to extend your status or your application to change status is denied, once you lose that status, it is very, very difficult, almost impossible to move to another legal status. For example, if you overstay your tourist visa by even a week or 2 weeks, it will be very difficult to obtain another status like a work visa, like an H-1B or an E-2. And the reason is because when you file the application to change your status, the Immigration Service is going to reply back and say, hey, you've lost your status right now and therefore you're not eligible to change your status. Now we also have to look at the length of the overstay. Any person that overstays more than 180 days is not only risking the possibility of denial for a change of status, but also they're risking bars from the United States the moment they depart, the 3 to 10 year bars, which we have other videos that we've done discussing those bars. But in this particular video, I'm talking about the possibility of changing status once you overstay even a day or a week or a month. So typically, once you overstay, you're not able to change status to any other legal status, like a work visa or investment visa. The only exception to the rule is if you marry a US citizen. If you marry a US citizen, and even if you overstay a year or 2 years or more, then at the moment of adjustment of status, the overstay will be waived at the time of the interview if you have not done any other violations. But if you want to get any other non-immigrant status, it's virtually impossible once you overstayed your visa, and the reason is because you no longer have status at that moment. How about people that enter the United States without a visa? So if you entered the United States without a visa, if you kind of were smuggled in or somehow you were not inspected, at that point you're not able to change your status at all to any visa because you never had a visa in the first place. And even if you marry a US citizen, you need a waiver, a special waiver, to be able to obtain status. You're not able to change your status because you entered without a visa and you're not inspected. So to summarize, if you overstayed your visa, it's virtually impossible to change status. And the exception to that is if you marry a United States citizen, and then you can adjust your status, and at the time of the interview, the overstay will be waived. If you have any other questions, post them in the comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We have cool videos coming up every week, and look forward to seeing you in our next video.